Happy guinea pig!
Hi, I'm Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen.
No.
And y'all, today I am making a soup in the crock pot.
Soup in the crock pot.
I'm going to be making a potato, carrot, broccoli soup. It's going to have cheese in it. And I'll go ahead and explain what I got here. I have, in this colander, I've got 5 potatoes that have been peeled, washed, and cut, along with 2 carrots that have been peeled and cut. I'm talking about the full carrots, not them baby carrots. Here I have a small head of broccoli that I have cut into florets. I have some, I call it melty cheese. It's the Clancy's, very similar to Velveeta. This just does not happen to be as salty as Velveeta, so I like it better. And if you wonder where you can get it, you buy that at Aldi. It's good stuff, y'all. And here I have some extra sharp cheddar cheese. Food Line brand, of course. Here I have a package of, it's called Fresh Success. And this is bacon and chive roasted potato seasoning. And this is seasoning for when you want to roast potatoes or do like potato wedges and stuff like that. But I'm going to put it in my soup to season it. I put one in a roast with roasted potatoes and carrots. Man, it turned out good, didn't it, Piggy?
Yeah.
Got some black pepper here. I have a 2-pound, I think it's 32 ounce, 1 quart, whatever you want to call it, chicken broth. You can use vegetable broth if you want. And here I have about 1.5 cups of milk. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my potatoes and carrots in my crock pot. And next I'm going to add my seasoning mix. And y'all, while I'm doing this, I just want to say, for those of y'all that don't know, we have lost 2 in the YouTube community over this past week. Well, actually, over the past 2 weeks. This past Sunday was a week ago. Yeah, past Sunday was a week ago. Poppy the Good Troll passed away. For those of y'all that know her, for those of y'all that don't, y'all miss knowing a wonderful lady. And then a few days ago, we were notified, everybody knew we were notified on Facebook that Miss Lori at Lori Prep for Heaven had passed away. So,
Lost some good folks.
yeah. So I would say please keep their families in your prayers. Put some pepper in here on top of this, y'all. So I just want to put that out there. It's been a while since I've seen Miss Poppy because she's been sick, and I talked to her husband on one of my live streams, and he was telling me I'm going to put this whole 1 quart in here. I don't know if I'm going to add the milk now or later. It just depends on how much this covers. I'll probably add it toward the end. But I know Miss Poppy had been sick for a while. She passed. And then Miss Lori, I wasn't expecting that. I've been seeing her in my live streams. Hadn't seen her in there for about a week or so, maybe 2 weeks. But I didn't go live one night, so that could be why I didn't see her that night. And but she's usually in my live streams every Saturday night. Every Saturday. She'd come in for at least an hour or 30 minutes to an hour. So they're definitely going to be missed, y'all. Okay, you see, I've got the potatoes, the carrots, the seasoning pack, black pepper, and the chicken broth. Like I said, you can use vegetable broth. You don't have to use bacon and chive. How many of the roasted? This right here is the original roasted potato. This does not have the bacon in it. If you want to try one of these and don't want to eat meat with it, you can try something like this. Or you can season it however you want to season it. That's entirely up to you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this on high. And I'm going to let this cook for about 2.5 to 3 hours.
You're going to leave these out.
I'm sure this is on over here. Now, I'm going to cut this up here when we go off, take a break. And then I'll put it back in the refrigerator. I'm going to let them cook for like 2.5 to 3 hours. And then when I come back, I will add the broccoli, the cheese, and the milk and let it cook another 30 minutes to an hour until everything's good and tender. And then Piggy and I are going to have that with some cornbread.
Which is that?
Yes, please. And so we'll see when we come back to add the cheese and the broccoli, yeah, and the milk. All right, we're back. This has cooked for probably about 2.5 hours. You see that? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my broccoli in here and my cheese and my milk. And I'm going to cut it on low and let it cook for about an hour, hour and a half. Let that get all good, soft, and mushy. And I'll make up some cornbread here in a little bit to go with this. I'm going to put the milk in here before I put the cheese in here. If y'all wonder why it's in a container like this, it is because this is evaporated milk that has had water added to it to reconstitute. And I used a little bit of it. Oh, yeah, that seasoning pack gives out a real good smell.
Oh. Keep that. You add more to it, or?
It should be fine. I don't need anything added to it. Now, this right here is like 4 slices of that cheese. It's probably maybe half a pound. Maybe a little more. When it comes to cheese, do your own thing. And when it comes to the amount of potatoes, or carrots, or anything like that, whatever you want to add, broccoli, again, do your own thing. Whatever you like. Because everybody has their own taste when it comes to ingredients in a soup or casserole or anything. So make it to your taste. This is how I'm making it. A couple handfuls, maybe 3 of the shredded cheese. There we go. I love broccoli cheddar soup. Or broccoli cheese soup, if you want to call it that, however you want to call it. Let Piggy put that up for me. I'll give him that. I'm going to stir this in.
Excuse me.
And then I'm going to put the lid back on this, and again, I'm going to put it on low. I'm going to let this cook for about another hour and a half. Maybe even 2 hours. Just depends. I'll check it in about an hour and a half, see what it looks like. And we'll be back when this is done. And we'll try it with some cornbread, y'all. So, back in a bit. Alright, y'all. Soup is done. Cornbread's out of the oven. And I will put a link to the cornbread probably in the description or somewhere up above.
And folks, that cornbread smells as good, if not better, than it looks.
I'm going to let Piggy set that lid over for me out of the way. And I'll put it back on the soup here in a little bit.
I'll set it on top of this towel right here.
Before I dip the soup, man, y'all, that looks so good. A nice hearty potato, carrot, broccoli soup. And again, if you don't want to use chicken broth in this, you can use vegetable broth. You can use whatever type of milk you want to use in it. If you want to do that, whatever type of cheese. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this cornbread and put some in our bowls. Yeah, that's what the cornbread looks like on the inside. That's what it looks like on the bottom. So, like that piece. And when it comes to my cornbread pig, I'll tell you, he's seen me make it. I don't measure.
She don't.
I don't measure meal. I don't measure milk. I put 2 eggs in it. Put what I need to make it up to the consistency I want. But that's how I was taught to make it. My mama made it that way. My granny made it that way. Just put what you want in it. You mix it up. It looks right. I just come from a line of home cooks that take what you got and make do with it. That's basically what I've done with this meal here. See, I'm chopping up my cornbread. That soup smells so good. I'm going to be honest with you. I tried one of those roast potato packets on some potatoes that I put in the oven. I just didn't like the way they turned out. But putting them in that roast I put them in, and I put them in this, I think I'm going to like them this way because it just adds that little extra nuance of flavor. Now this has cooked for, I did it for about 2.5 hours on high, an hour on low, and then another 30 minutes on high. And it's been set for about 30 minutes on warm. And I don't think it would hurt it to sit for a little while longer on high or on low. There we go. Let Piggy get me a pickety door.
We don't.
Okay. I'll give him this one.
Oh, no. Y'all know what time it is.
Now it's not overly thick because I have not mashed my potatoes in. Make sure. Oh yeah, potatoes are carrots, broccoli. Oh yeah, it's all good and tender. Take a bite of the soup first. Oh wow. You can taste the bacon from that bacon chive flavored mix I put in there. That's going to be really good. Let Piggy try his, get his input on it. It's real hot, Piggy.
I figured that.
To make it as tender as you would like, it probably needs to cook for about another 30, 40 minutes.
It cools off a little bit, but it tastes it all better.
Yeah.
But it is really good.
It's got a great flavor. Well,
Got that nice thick flavor to it.
Yeah. It's fall. It's kind of soup season. First day of October here. So I might be doing a lot more soup videos. Might be doing a lot more fall videos as far as candies and things like that. Getting ready for not just soup weather, but for Thanksgiving and Christmas stuff coming up over the next 2 months, 3 months, whatever. So I just hope you enjoyed the video. I thank you for watching. Y'all have a great day. Bye, y'all.